So first of all, you're going to need a YouTube account. And if you don't have a Gmail or Google account already, you can create one, or maybe you want to start a brand new one. I'm on YouTube.com right now, and I'm just going to go ahead and hit sign in because I can create an account from here. So I'll hit sign in. And you can see if you did have an account already, you could just type it in here and log in also, but you can create account right here. So you can create it for myself or to manage my business. Now, this is the first decision that you need to make. Now, when I started mine, I actually created it for myself. I didn't understand brand accounts yet, but I would recommend starting a brand account, especially if you see this growing into something. You can always change it later. You can move it from a personal account to a branded account later. But to think about it, I always think about maybe the one you create for yourself is more for kind of a personal one, just sharing videos, maybe with family or different things, and it's going to be labeled so if I make this Jamie Keat, my YouTube channel is going to be called that also. Now this one, you can have a different branded account name on this, and the other good thing about this is that you can add people eventually to it. So you could add them with different permissions, and you don't have to give your YouTube channel or your main access one, your personal account, to other people to share. So I would recommend start with a manage the business account one, a branded account when you start up your YouTube channel. Now I'm just going to switch over to my view in my account to show you kind of how the differences are. So I'm just in my YouTube studio here. I'm just going to go up to my account just so you can see the differences here. If I go to switch account, this is my personal account here where it says Jamie Keat. This is my branded account. I can have multiple branded accounts on it. Like I said, you can switch a personal account over to a branded account and change the name and everything too, but I would recommend just starting off with a branded account right away. So if you don't have your channel, just go through the process of this and fill out the information, and you're going to have a channel to go to the next step very quickly. So if you've just logged in for the first time, if you go up to your icon up here and click on it, you can see right here, create a channel. So this is going to be here. You can go ahead and click on that, and you're going to go through the steps of creating it. But let's say you have an account and you wanted to start a brand channel from there. I'm just going to switch over. So I'm just back over at starting my channel from scratch, and I'm going to go ahead and click get started. Now this on this side is the personal account. You can see create a channel using the name and the picture of your Google account. So if I made this my name, this is what my YouTube channel would be called. It's my personal account, and I'm recommending that you use your branded account, use a custom name, and this is what I'm going to select right here. So when you get to this point, this is where you have to decide. Now think about before you start, what do you want your channel to be called? Now, when I chose my name, Teacher's Tech, I knew I was teaching tech. I'm a teacher, and I wanted it to be quickly, when they see the name, to understand, get a sense of what might be on the channel. And this is something to think about when you're creating your YouTube channel, and it can help when people get to your channel, when they're searching for something, that they know just from the name of the channel what they're looking for. So in this case, I'm just going to go give this a demo channel right now. So I am going to call this Teacher's Tech again, and I'm just going to add demo here. I understand, yes, and I'm going to go ahead and hit create, and it will go to the next step. So I'm just going to go ahead and upload a picture here. This is where you might want to think about, is this a logo that you want to upload, or a picture of yourself, but can be part of what you want to display. I'm just going to hit upload here, and I'm just going to go to pictures and to camera roll and grab a picture here. And you can replace this, remove this. I'm just going to leave this like this for this demo purposes here. And as I go through down here, now all these things you can change later to access these. You don't have to know everything right now. But just to think, when you're telling the viewers about your channel, think about what will help them know what your channel's about. Think about different things. Do you want to give them an email address to get a hold of you? But just give them that understanding of what your channel is and how it's going to help them, and using those important keywords to let Google know when it's searching that it can help find your channel to what those people are looking for here. here. But again, this doesn't have to be done right away. You can type your info in here and then change it at a later point. The part we're filling out right now, just to put this in context, is the About page. This is the information that I have about me, and I have different companies will contact me through my email address. And down below, the part that we're just about to fill out, the links to the my teachers tech stuff, whether it be Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, they also show up here. So the information I'm just about to show you in the part, this is where you're going to get your links up near your channel art. So I've just gone through and I've copied and pasted a few things over. I have my address to my website here. I have my Facebook profile, my Twitter profile. But again, you can do this later. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and hit save and continue and go to the next step. So we could start uploading videos right now, but there's still a few more things that I'd want to get set up with our channel art before we get to that point. But I just wanted to go back to what we just filled out under the About page right here. If you want to go and edit this again, just go up to customize your channel here. And when you're under the About, you can see you get the pencil icon here that you can go through and write something else. You can add your email right through here. Just click on this one, or you can, as you hover over this part, you get the pencil and you can click and edit these too. So you can make those changes very quickly here. You can see the different things that we placed already that through there, how they're showing up here. We haven't added our channel art, but we do have our profile picture up here as well. This next step is an important step, and it's a quick one to do. It's to verify your channel. So I'm just going to go up to the top up here, and I'm going to go back to my settings. At this point, I want to go to channel status and features. So click on that. And this you can do very quickly. Now, these are all the different things that we have enabled for this YouTube channel. And notice there's some green that says I can upload. There's different conditions for each of these here. Now, like monetization, you can't do until you get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 minutes. And this changes all the time too. But some main things you might want to do right away would be like custom thumbnails and longer videos. And to do that, you need to make sure that you verify your channel. And all you have to do is click on verify here. And you go in through and pick your country. And for me, I would just text it. I would just click in here, put in my phone number, and then get a code back. So I'd go ahead and submit it and then wait for my code. And it usually only takes a few seconds. And hit submit, and my channel is verified. So if I hit continue again to this, you'll see I have more green here. I have longer videos enabled. I have custom thumbnails. So get that done right away to just get those things out of the way. I want to continue on and set up my YouTube channel with some more things. So I'm going to hit return to YouTube Studio here. And when you're in YouTube Studio, so this is the back end right now. So this is what where you're going to see your analytics with how many views you're getting. You're going to see things from how much money you're making, your estimates. All your videos will be in here. Right now, I don't have anything in here, so it doesn't look very exciting. But I want to move over back to my channel here, and I'm just going to click on view my channel this way. There's different ways to get to your channel. I want to go ahead and customize my channel a little bit more. So I'm going to click customize channel. And I want to just talk about the channel art here. And you can see, so the channel art is where you could be making some custom channel art. And I have a different video on this. Check the playlist that I have down below. I do have some more videos coming about this, but it will help you create some channel art that will work for you. I'm going to go ahead and hit add channel art here now. So once you created the channel art, you could go ahead and select a photo from your computer and upload it. I'm just going to use from the gallery in this example, and I'm just going to go ahead and pick this one here. And you can see it gives some options here. This is what it will look like on a desktop. This is what it will look on like on a TV and mobile. You can adjust the crop. So if I click on this one, you can see how you can move this to a different part. So do you want part of this boat, or do you want it more up here? And then if I go ahead, you can device preview it or select. now you can see that the boat isn't in here. So I adjusted the crop on it. But do check out the other videos, because the channel art, having that custom channel art with your messaging, maybe about how often your videos are coming out, or a little bit more about your channel, is a really important thing to have. Take a look at the videos that I have down connected below. So I want to show you a few more settings here. I'm going to go to Customize Channel. And under Customize Channel, what you're going to notice is this little gear. Now, do you want to share out your subscriptions and playlists that you create? Do you want everybody to see them? You can see there's a privacy setting right here. So you can go through and toggle these on or off to make sure you have things set up the way you want. Now, the other settings that I want to go to is in the YouTube studio. And right now I'm kind of in the classic design since when we switched to this. If you do the drop down, you can see there's the Creator Studio, which is the same as YouTube Studio. That was the old name that it was called. Where I want to go down below is to the settings down here. So if I click on settings and I'm going to go to channel, to these ones, and this is where you're going to go through and set up your channel a little bit more. You can see I have my name here. The key words here are going to be what help set when they're searching and everything. So if I have education technology, maybe I write in I'll just write ed tech, then you put a comma, and that would be a keyword that's going to help with the search. I can be picking my channel through here, what the country select on it, and I can go back to customize my channel. But you would go through, I'll show you my back end in a moment. I'll switch over, but I'll just kind of show you some of these setups here. This is an important thing to think about. This is something that's changed this year. Is your channel aimed towards children? You want to make sure you get this setting right. And for my tech, I'm teaching towards adults on this one, so I'm selecting no. But you got to make sure if you are aiming your content towards children to make sure that you select it appropriately on this one. We have branding. The branding, we have this little watermark that happens at the bottom of the corner of the videos. Sometimes it's a subscribe, or sometimes it'll be another logo of your company. You just go ahead and hit choose image here. So if I was going to go to my downloads and I'll just pick this one here, you can see it goes right into the corner. Do I want it at the end of video? Do I want it at custom start time, or the entire video? So you can go through and replace it. But let's move over and I'll just show you some of my settings in my channel so you can see it with full of content. Now I'm just in my teacher's tech settings here, and you can see I have a number of different tags here, keywords that I put in here that kind of connect the main features of my channel, what my videos are about, from Google Apps to Microsoft to free video editing to free technology and different things like that. Advanced settings, I have it set not for children. Branding, you can see I'm just using the subscribe on it. So go through and set those up. Again, you can always be adding more and tweaking it to making sure that you're getting those right keywords in order to help you get found. Okay, so let's talk about uploading videos now. We got mostly everything set up. There's a few more tweaks and everything I'll show you after I do this little uploading tutorial part. Now you can see upload video. They have it in a few different places. I could click upload here. Up at the top, create a video or post, and this is where you go live too. So if you wanted to know how to stream live, I have a different video for that. Check in the playlist, but you can just go live from here and set up very easily. But you can also upload here. If you're in your YouTube studio, you can see there's upload video here. It's all going to get you to the same place. We have our arrow here to upload video, and we have our go live. So I'm just going to hit upload. All I need to do is select the file that I want to upload here, or I could just drag. So if I was just dragging a file right in, and I could go ahead and just drop it, and it's uploading. So this was just an example video, and we're going to go through and start titling. So now if this was, I'm just going to call this example video here. I would give the description. We could upload our thumbnail. So at this point, this is where you can go through and upload your thumbnail. So if I go through and if I had a certain thumbnail, now I'm just going to go ahead and pick one of my other ones here. So I'm just going to hit upload. And I make my thumbnails using Canva in different ways, but that's also in the tutorial how to make these thumbnails on it. You can pick the playlist that you want to go in. So we don't have a playlist. I could create a playlist, and it's good to have lots of different playlists to organize all your videos. You can create new ones and to even give information about those playlists. Is it made for kids on it? So this one I would say no. Is there age restriction? And you just go through and hit the next one. Now at this point here, I'm going to hit next again on it. Is it going to be save or publish or unlisted? When I upload my videos, a lot of times what I do is go ahead and I keep them unlisted or private. I don't want them public right away. So I always click to unlisted, and then, or do you want it scheduled here? So in this case, I'm just going to keep this unlisted. I'm going to go ahead and hit save because I want to show you can go back and add all this information in after. So I hit save, and then I'll go show you where it is. We can go ahead and share it at this point in different ways, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to hit close. So now if I go over to videos, this is where I've just uploaded this. Then you get options to go ahead and do more details. So I'm going to hit the details here. You can see I can go see analytics and everything. I can go through and change these things too. Do I want to add it to a different playlist here? The end screens, this is a very short video I uploaded, must be 25 seconds or longer. Or do we want to add cards? Cards are things that drop off that will connect. They show up in the top corner up here, and you just go add another card, create here, or do you want to go to a channel, and it shows up right at the top here. But I'm not going to add the card here. I just wanted to point it out. And if I did want to show it, all I'd have to do is switch it from unlisted to public on it. I can still make changes to my thumbnail at any time. Now down below we have tags. Tags are something that helps describe the video, and I'll go over to one of my videos just to kind of show you how I have it differently set up. But if I go back at any time, you can see I'm just going to go to more options here. We have different options depending if someone's sending me a video to produce from a company and it's a paid for advertising. I would click, this is an endorsement one on here, and it would show up, and I can even add that message. But anytime, if I go back to my videos, this shows me all my videos here. My live video feeds would be right over here. If you want to delete any of these, click these three dots. You could go ahead and hit delete forever. If you want to get the quick shareable link, you could just click on this and you can copy, or you could even download it from here to your computer on it. So that's just kind of getting your videos to upload and just how you manage it from there. So I'm just back over in my account so you can get an idea with more videos, what it looks like here. I'm just going to go and to the last video I made last week, click on the details. This was a short one here. Now, I didn't really add a lot in the description here. I made it quite quick and everything. I did kind of put in keywords in here about, so this was for Google Classroom and Google Meet, and I've said it a couple times in here because Google will search this. So think about your description, what you're writing in it. I put links to other videos also right here. You can see that's the same thumbnail that I have in here that I just uploaded in the example, which I could change at any time. It's not for kids. I just want to point it out the tags. And so you can see these are all the different tags that I have from Google Classroom, Google Meet, all these different ones. The numbers next to it are showing how they're ranking. So you do want to get onto that first page. And I use lots of different keywords and phrases to help the videos rank. I use something called TubeBuddy. That is why you're seeing where it's ranking. It's a great thing to be looking up keywords that will help you, because I can add them very quickly from down below. I can just kind of click on them and then they're added right up top. You can see how it was just added. So it saves me a lot of time with using TubeBuddy. I have different end screens. I'll click on the end screen here. I have it set for that at the very last, in this last around 20 seconds, they're going to get this to see the most recent upload or the best for the viewer, and that will show up at the end of the video. And it just makes it so that people stay on your videos a little longer and recommends the best for you. So I'll just hit, I'm going to discard the changes on it. So that gives you a little bit more information what it looks like when it's all populated. And there's just a couple more settings that I'm going to show you here to help you out a little more. A few last settings that I just want to show you that you can take advantage of. I'm going to go back. I'm in my YouTube studio right now. I'm going to go back to the settings, and I just want to talk about the upload defaults. Now, if you know there's certain things that you're writing in your description or different things all the time, and you don't want to have to put it in over and over again, you can create all these uploads. You can set them to a default. So if there's certain tags, so if I was always using teachers tech in mine, I could add it here, and it will always be there. So I don't have to add it each time. I'll say a lot of times what I do is I write this out in a different document, my description, and just copy paste over. But all these settings, you can have it set so that the defaults are set, and it will just save you time. The other setting I just want to show you, I'm just back in our channel that we created. I'm going to go up to here and to the settings, click on it. Is right here where you can add or remove managers. Do you want other people to work on your channel with you and you don't have to share your username password with them? They get to log in with their own, and you can give them different permission levels. So just add managers right here. The other setting, view advanced settings, and this is something that you can't do right away if you don't have enough subscribers, but that is to have the custom URLs. This isn't eligible yet. So when you want to know when you're eligible, just click on any of these, and these will bring you over to what you need. You can see you need 100 or more subscribers on it. So you just have to make sure those qualifications are